This signal's crazy. Whew. So yeah, I'm in the closet, y'all. Literally in the closet. I'm about to come out. I'm about to come out the closet to the world. Whew. I know, seriously. I need to. I just thought I would share this. I had shared. No, I haven't shared. I filmed something a while ago. I just never shared it. Um, I brought you guys in the closet to see what my closet looked like, and I can tell you this closet is by far the most. Let me see. What should I say? Unorganized closet for this long. I never organized this closet really. We just moved and I just put everything in here. And I never I never did anything. I do what do you call it? To the clothes, I do color coordinate the clothes. And that's it. And it's cuz I don't have very many clothes anyway. Well, neither one of us do, but yeah. Um so you'll see I start with white, all the pink, purple, green, turquoise, and so on. That's how I do it. And that's it. But other than that, this is a whole hot mess, y'all. I'm gonna show you. I need to, and it's just it's reality. I can find my stuff. It's not a whole. Yeah, now it is. Let me get real. It's not a whole mess, but it's stuff in here that just does need it does need to be organized. So, um, shoe boxes. I always keep my shoe boxes for the most part. I have had the organizers and I'm getting ready to get some more. Um the clear shoe boxes. Not the what am I gonna try to say? Not those little Sterilite bins you find at the Dollar Tree with the little lid, not those. And some actual shoe bins. And I'll show you those. They're at the Container Store. But anywho, whole hot mess. I was sitting here. You guys were watching earlier. I just came back and so I was putting my shoes up. I had these on. Now I put them back in the box. So I had to go through all of this to get them back in there. And yes, I will do that. I will, yeah, because that's just me. If I throw them on the floor, they stay there. But, and that was my thing. When I came in, they were by the bed. I, had looked down after I put these back in here and noticed these. These go in here. So now I gotta go back, but I need to clean those shoes. So I'm gonna leave those right there. Actually, I need to clean them. But yeah, it's just some stuff in here. It's basically, I try not to keep junk. I don't like a junky closet. This is a bit messy. Like I said, you move and you just, yeah. But I just don't throw like random stuff in here. But you guys know I have been buying the kids stuff, and if I put it in their room, they'll wear it. So I don't put the stuff when I buy it and it's out of season or something like that. Um I put in my closet. So that's what's over here. Whew. And no, this is not all my shoes. Like I said, I'm finna deal with this situation right here. Shoes and bags and stuff. Behind me, and I'm not getting ready to show you that shelf, but behind me I have a lot more of my shoes. Um Back there. Yeah. Cause it's actual shelves for shoes. Actually, both our shoes are on the shelf, and it's like this side of the closet is my side, this side is his side. So I fix this little stuff up. But y'all, this right here, this is all the kid stuff. Y'all recognize this stuff from all the hauls. So yeah, I could have, lined it up, but anybody got time for that. Yeah, so every time when I go shopping, I always double check in here. and make sure I'm looking for the right color bottom or top or whatever I'm looking for, because I know I have this pile of clothes. And yes, this looks like a lot, but y'all remember this is for 4 kids, so this is not a lot. They probably got 2 pair of pants in here, maybe a piece, I don't know, and 2, 3 shirts, 4 shirts. So it's not a lot. It's just the way it's in here. Um, let's see, dress right here, bag right here. I know what's in there, but yeah, I'm trying to think. Is it anything else back here? It might be something else under here. Mm-mm. Somebody sent me a message. It's a notification. So yeah, I am actually getting ready to go through this stuff. I have to. I don't know. I can't remember if I marked this stuff. I think I threw it all in here. I didn't mark anything. You guys know they pretty much get the same stuff, and I just put their initials in it. So yeah, everything that you guys have seen that I have shared thus far in a haul is worn. It's worn, it's done. We don't keep clothes until they fall apart. We're not like that. I'm the same way. Last year's clothes, that's last year's clothes. I'm not wearing last year's clothes this year. That's it. It's gone. So, yeah, all that stuff, they don't, it just does not, it doesn't last. They grow out of it and stuff like that. So, like I said, this is kind of the stuff I held on to. But I'm getting ready to take all this stuff out, put this stuff in there, redo their closet, and fix up my stuff. But I'm not getting ready to show you the rest of the closet. See, there's some more shoes up there. I never showed you guys. We went out. I was gonna show you where we went. And let me see. I didn't do any video in there because I was on the video call. But I got some shoes in there. It's a pair of Adidas in there. And it's another pair. I know what's in there. But yeah, some more shoes. So yeah, but I'm not getting ready to show you what's in here. I actually there's some stuff in here that um yeah, I'm trying to look and see my cameras and stuff like that. Just not random stuff, but stuff that doesn't belong to the kids, that doesn't belong out. If you guys know, we also it's locked. The closet is locked. We do keep a firearm in this room. And I'm saying room. I'm not per se saying closet, but I'm saying room. It could be, but it is locked. And there's a lock on our door as well. So, a key lock. So, yeah, just stuff like that. You just don't want the kids to get a hold to and stuff. Um, yeah, a couple other things. But I will show you guys, maybe if anybody's interested, and what I actually do to this closet. Like I said, I'm not getting ready to show you this closet right now, because I had already did some filming. But it is that's pretty much it, y'all. And I don't know. I talk about how not trying to sound, I don't know, over the top or whatever. I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging. I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm flawed. This is a flaw. Um, everybody has flaws. My house, we keep the house clean. You guys have seen the house, and that's real life. That's not me trying to show you some imitation of, let me clean this up before no, my house is, no. I told you people come in here on the fly and have to do something, and it's clean. And they're like, wow, it is immaculate. But yeah, we do have areas that, or an area, I can't say many, that are like this. And this is not bad. But the thing is, I'm trying to encourage you all, not to look at things and view them as picture perfect. It's okay to have a little randomness, okay? But don't let it get out of control. I could have just as well, like I said, put this in a basket. I got 2 empty baskets in here. I could have put this in, but it wasn't bothering nobody. I'm the one that has to look at it. So it just depends on how you want to view it. And I also have to think about everybody else in the house. Is this going to affect them? They don't. It is not bothering them. If it was out on the floor, in the hall, or somewhere else, it would bother them. So I would have to take consideration. But this right here is not bothering anybody. So it's not a big deal. But anything else around the house, it wouldn't look like this. Like I said, this is a small little casualty. My clothes are not all over the floor like this. They are hung up next to me. All the clothes are hung up. So, yeah, I get you a glimpse of that side. See? But yeah, that side is not my side, but it's hung up, and we don't have a lot of clothes. So, yeah, I used to have way more clothes, but it's like the closet is super huge. I'm only on the shelf. The shelf goes all the way around. Then I have a bar below this shelf. It's like three low bars. So I couldn't fill this closet up. But I'm used to having kids' clothes in my closet as well, because when it comes to certain things, uh these are not play clothes per se. If you need clothes for your kids to go out of the house in, you got to keep some clothes away, because they will. That, I don't know. I just learned that a long time ago. Just put something up aside if you need them to have some decent clothes sometime, because if not, they're just going to wear it and you're like, oh, I didn't want you to wear that yet, that type of thing. I just, whatever. So, they have the play clothes, some stuff I buy and just let them wear it. It's got paint on it. They got holes in them. They have just all kind of stuff. But when it's time to go out, they know what to do. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, the reality is, however you organize, um, put some thought into it. Be real with keeping things. Um, because this right here is like a common. I see people, and I'm not judging anybody when I say this, but it is a problem because it bothers them. It bothers their house. It bothers their household, family wise. They will have this type of situation of laundry all over the couch, all over the bed, all over the chair, all over the floor, in a pile in the corner. That's excessive. And that's when you have to do something a little different. There's got to be some kind of organization, some kind of halt on the clothing. There has to be a better system to where you limit the clothing. Or the most logical thing to do is, when you are doing laundry, focus on doing the laundry. Don't focus on the TV. Don't focus on going to the store. Don't focus on getting on social media or the phone or cooking food. Focus on the laundry. Because I know, just with two kids, that's a lot of clothes. I make a habit to take the clothes out of the dryer, stay there sometime, fold them up, hang them up right there for the most part. Sometime I will bring them up, put them on my bed, but I know I have to get those clothes off my bed because I do not like to sleep with stuff like that. And I don't use the baskets. Like I said, we have a lot of empty laundry baskets. I don't even like laundry baskets. They're just empty, because what happens, I found, is you take the clothes out of the dryer, you put them in the basket, put them on the floor somewhere, and they stay there for weeks and weeks and weeks. What? That doesn't make sense. So I'm like that. And I'm like that with trash cans. I only like one trash can because I hate emptying trash cans. I don't know. I'm the only person in the house like that. Everybody else like them. I don't. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to me to have, a basket for everybody, or, two or three baskets, because that right there is a precursor to just, laziness, for lack of a better term. But you tend to become docile when you use baskets. They can be good for a good thing, but like I said, 9 times out of 10, if you're not focused, you're going to do the laundry. Something is going to distract you, or somebody is going to distract you, and you're going to leave that stuff in the basket. That's why I don't encourage using laundry baskets. So, yeah. Anyway, but other than that, like I said, the rest of the deal, this is about as worse as I can show you. I'm sorry, we're just not. We don't keep a lot of stuff, and we're not messy. It's too many of us around this house, and I know a lot of large families get judged for their house being a mess and they having stuff. Lord help them. I don't know. Yeah, some people are just so consumed with stuff. We don't let stuff run us. Um, we have been there, but our stuff has to have a place. That's our thing. Everything in the house has to have a place. If it doesn't have a place, it has to go. And when you bring stuff in, you have to take stuff out. Don't just keep buying it and buying it and buying. Oh, well, maybe I could use this. Maybe I could use that. Maybe I could do this. Don't do that. I used to have tons. This is, this is just a little bit of shoes. I do have some more, but way more, to fill up what you see here. I mean, way more than this. But the reality is you don't need a lot of stuff. It just depends, especially if you stay at home. If you're one that has to go out and about, I have different places, different events. I have to have different shoes, different wardrobes and stuff like that for different things. But I still try to keep, yeah, obviously I'm not going to wear these going out to an event. But I try I'm just a sneakerhead. I just try to have some open-ended stuff. And so, yeah, trust me, I used to have way more Nikes and Jordans and all that kind of stuff. But my special shoes are the ones on the other shelf. So, yeah, you want to limit what you have. If you have something or somewhere or whatever or a need for something, you will get that thing or things or whatever when you need it. Don't keep things when you don't actually need them. With the power, well, I can store this here. Don't I can do that. And you guys know, like I said, this is Gymboree. Gymboree is gone. That's all you see here, Gymboree. So this is the Gymboree stuff. There's no children's place. I'm not going to children's place. There's no what do you call it? Gap, old name, whatever. Target, none of that. Hello. Hello. What you doing? Can we have some purple candy? We'll see. Go sit for a minute downstairs or in your room. What are you doing? Talking for a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay. But yeah, had they not gone out of business, I wouldn't even, I don't go store up stuff like that. I just don't. But they were going out of business. So yeah. You just it's always a time, what else? Another common thing I see, like I said, the laundry, storing things in closets, in the garage. Mm-mm. It doesn't matter what it is, and you trying to store it, or I'm gonna save this for later in your attic. My attic is above me. There's nothing stored in it. We just, things like that tucked away to me is like um out of sight, out of mind. And people try to fool themselves into thinking they're going to need that stuff later. You don't. Get rid of it. It's that emotional attachment that's making you hold on to stuff. And once you let go of it, you realize that, hey, I really did need that stuff. It frees you. It completely frees you. Um, yeah. And just, I think you will see just a change in everybody in the house if you just took that mindset, on each little thing. Hey, let's, let go of this. Let's purge this, purge that. Everybody likes new things, new things. Like I told you guys, I'm not filling up the house with mindless purchases with organization, even furniture, whatever. It just takes so long because we're getting ready to build another house, and I just don't want to go through and decorate this house only to have to move it. Now the reality is I've been thinking about this over the years. This always happens to us, and this, I mean, it's perfectly fine. Not everybody can do this, but going and buy brand new everything, your furniture and stuff like that for your new house. On top of a new house, not many people can go buy furniture and refrigerators and all that kind of stuff. You have to recoup, for a while. But the reality is we already, we did share the living room, and the living room furniture is not going to be the living room furniture. So we will not have a living room again. We've never purchased a house and had a living room. It always took me a while to get what I wanted. And same thing with the dining room. The dining room is not going to be the dining room. So, um, yeah, there's that. So those are things, those little areas like that. That's what I'm saying. This right here don't bother me. It could be, visibly. People don't see this when they come into the house. So that's why it doesn't really, it's not anything major. It's downstairs where people see when you have a lot of stuff that you can't manage and you steadily buying, and you wonder why, you got to clean this and do that. This right here is enough for me. This is about the extent I want to do. And downstairs, when I showed you guys the cleaning, I love it with nothing in it, because if I come up here and I see this on top of the laundry, on top of other everything else, I don't want to have to deal with cleaning this and cleaning that, picking this up and knickknacks and all that. That's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of upkeep and maintenance. So, like I said, if you keep it simple, um, keep it simple. Kids are always going to outgrow. They're always going to need. So you're always going to have stuff. And I'm not saying don't uh store things. Don't be. You have to be. It's a time for that. It's a time for it. And sometimes it's just time to let it go. Use your right judgment. If it's something you truly not going to see again and you won't be able to get, then go ahead and purchase it. But if it's something that you can get again and you just love it, you still don't have a need for it, those are things that you should not get, because that becomes like a domino effect. So, yeah, that can cause like major. I mean, today I didn't show you guys. If you did watch a little while ago, you saw a little glimpse of something I bought. Um there was quite a few things, you just couldn't see them all, but reality is there were several more things that I saw that I wanted to get, that I could have gotten because I had the money, but I really, there's no place to actually put them, if that makes sense. Even though a house is empty, there's nowhere to put it. And it was so pretty, and it was so, I mean, I could justify it all kind of ways. Didn't cost a lot at all.
Aaliyah's trying to be rich
Oh
because
boy.
she stole some money
I don't think.
without asking
Oh no.
in the garage.
Oh no. Oh, she was picking that money up off the floor.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that's fine because she was picking it up.
And Aaliyah just wants to only have it when I want some too.
Okay.
She would never share.
Well, I think that's justice money. Somebody should pick it up though.
Maybe.
But yeah, yeah, there was really no way for me to justify that because there's nowhere to put the stuff. Yeah, I could save the stuff for the next house, but again, just like we're not trying to decorate, I don't know how that stuff is gonna look once I get that house built. I'm gonna need a lot more than what I'm looking at buying anyway. So that's the reason why I'm just not investing. We just invest in small things that just make a difference. And so, yeah, I was the one to go buy it, but and I didn't. I didn't vlog anything, but I did call. I sent pictures, and uh, we conferred through the pictures and agreed on what to get. And so, yeah, like I said, I could have picked up a lot more than I did, and I just didn't. I really didn't. I don't, and I feel a lot better, because I just don't want to have to put that stuff up. You know, I just this is it, and once I clean off this, there's nothing going here because I don't have anything else to put. That's another thing. A lot of times people will see empty space, whether it's on the floor, on the wall, or in a room or what have you, and they tend to want to fill it. I like to see empty space. That's why right above here, there's a bar hanging. There's a bar that goes all the way across, and there's nothing on it. There's nothing on it. It goes all the way across. It's because I don't want to put anything up there. I could put a ton of clothes up there. I don't want anything up there. I want to come in here and just let it be empty. So, absolutely nothing. And that is the way it's going to stay. And there's a whole shelf up there. The only thing up there is the telescope. That's it. And the actually in the violin. Um because I consider the instruments, I should say, are up there, some of them. But that's it. There's nothing on that whole shelf that goes all the way around this whole room. So, I know it'll look good with bins and doodads and stuff, but people tend to buy all those things just so they can start throwing stuff in it. I, I'm good. I'm good with as little as possible. If I had 10 hangers, y'all see when I show you the other part of clothes hanging, I'm good. I don't want a whole lot of stuff. Just trying to, keep it streamlined and keep it my sanity. I'm too old to be trying to keep up with who this and get this and that. So, yeah, been there, done that. I'm not trying to go buy the latest hoo ha this and mm-mm. I just, like I said, been there and done that, lived and learned. It's a lot. But, for those of you that are, large or not, like I say, even with having two kids, that's a lot to manage. But if you are a large family and you're struggling with stuff, like I say, I see lots of stuff. I'm not passing judgment on anybody for anything, but it bothers, it disrupts the household. It disrupts the moods and the attitudes. A lot of kids can't even function, and parents never think it's due to the clutter that is in the environment. It's just like the air being polluted. Your home is cluttered, and that right there is a trigger for a lot of kids. um just messy, junky. That's a big trigger for a lot of kids. People say the kids have behavior problems, or you have, your own self. Take a look at when you go somewhere that's very, very beautiful and how your mindset is. Okay. um versus being at home. You just, it looks like a lot. It's visually unpleasing. So, yeah. Yeah, we just try to keep things, aesthetically uh pleasing to everybody, and not keep up. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, some of you guys may get this, some of you won't, but point is, like I said, if you did watch, the clean with me in the living room, that type of deal downstairs, what have you, large family, I just have to dispel that. I don't want to speak ill on anybody. But I do see it, but I also see large families with upkept homes, things organized, tidy, neat, aesthetically pleasing, and it's not stressful. Yeah, it's okay to be a little unorganized sometime for a little bit, but the time comes when you just have to bite it, face up, and say, this is too much. It's a little bit of laziness. It's overwhelming, and that's what it is. And that's the reality. Once you kind of face that, that's when you go in and tackle it. But until then, it's going to be a lot of chaos when you have to deal with stuff like this. If my kids were throwing stuff on the floor all day, left and right, and my house looked like this, I'd try to be running out the door or something. Yeah, I would be. No, really, I wouldn't, because we just weren't raised like that. We just, my mom would come in and pull everything out with some trash bags, and that would be it. And we learn, the first time, we can't do that again, or we just won't have stuff. And I do that to my kids. If you want to do this, this is my house. I need my house to be nice, neat, functional, not a mess. I'm giving you a space to live. You need to respect my home. I just don't allow stuff like that. So, at the same time, I'm up. I'm not, I might have been on here for 30 minutes and I'm getting ready to get off, but I'm not playing around. I'm not on social media. I'm not any of that. I'm tackling stuff. Um, and this right here has just been my little nemesis. So I'm gonna deal with this little deal right here and get this stuff put up finally. That way it's situated and I don't have to worry about it again. And this is like really I won't have to do this again as far as buying things and just bringing them in here. I'm not doing this. Like I said, this was just because this store was closing. But I never store clothes either. I will have a child using my closet for whatever reason, but not just storing stuff up like this. So yeah, but as a means of trying to keep them from getting into these. Yep, this is what I do. But this, pretty much what I did was just swap things out when the things were getting bad. Some of that children's play stuff, I would come and get some stuff from here, throw away the other stuff, give them something out of here. And yeah, leggings. You guys see the leggings and stuff that I get. Same thing when they get worn too bad, I just toss them and come and get them some more. And so yeah, but stuff like that. I think it's just simple stuff. Yeah, but just going and buying, just like uh because you see this and that and it's cute. That's the thing you need to avoid, or you should avoid. It's because it's cute. I'm gonna get this. I see a million and one things because it's cute. But I hear that a lot. It could be a pencil. Oh, it was cute. Okay, it was cute. So you bought it? Really? I don't know, cause I see a lot of cute stuff. Like I said, cute, cute, cute. Um, yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna get off of here. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know if this made any sense at all. But hopefully, if you know me and you've been following, it's a little bit of encouragement, for you all to get in there and just kind of do some real hardcore, clean out, decluttering, destashing, organizing, and some thinking. Just thinking about purchases and um, I don't know. I think I talked a little bit earlier about budget. Ladies, buy yourself some clothes. I'm just like I say, last year's clothes, last year clothes. I'm not wearing last year's clothes. Um, for the most part, I may have some things, but and I'm speaking like little yeah, that stuff just does not it doesn't last, and I know it's sometimes we put ourselves on the back burner, but if I need some clothes, I'm going to buy some clothes. I'm not just going to keep wearing a shirt till it fall apart, till it's stained up, even if it's just around the house. I make sure my stuff look good because somebody could be coming to the door. We just don't walk around looking like bums in PJs all day. That's just trifling. Somebody else may not agree. Sweatpants, we don't do that. But yeah, you gotta look presentable. make your house look presentable. But again, like I said, this was not to judge anybody. It just sometimes people need a little help. There's no excuse these days with all these organizing, KonMari, clean with me, type deals. Although sometimes that can be a little scripted and edited and stuff like that. Obviously, this has nothing with script. This is on the other part a while ago. But I can't. I'm not one to show you like a whole ton of stuff all over my house. We just don't have that. So I have to do the best I can and just show you. But I'll show you. Well, actually, I can't show you the after of this because it'll be gone. But I'll just show you. I'll show you the closet and show you what I did with the closet. So yeah, I would definitely do that. 'Cause like I said, I already had filmed the closet. I just never shared it. But I wanted to come in, hone in on this part because this is the part that was not in that. It was before I filmed it. I mean, this came after I filmed it. Anywho, let me get out of here. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this up. I might just this might be a whole ramble. I don't know. Nobody's here. I don't see any rating whatsoever. This may be too far, too random, too long. I don't know what it is. Y'all have to let me know. But yeah.